Welcome back, programmers. This is video 4 in our Boardwalk trivia game series. And to start off this video, I was actually debugging some things, and I noticed this error in the player movement video. I put a comment to try to help you with this. Changing square by 0 is wrong. We need to set the square number to 0. That will make it work properly, so you actually end up on the start. So make that change now, unless you already caught it in the comments. It needs to be set square to 0 on the player. This is on my ball on the player code. So now when I click the green flag, I actually go to the correct position. So in this video, we're going to code our tile, and the tile is going to be the one that holds the questions. And the player could land on these tiles in any order, and that's why we use the forever loop, that once the game starts, at any time, if they land on it, ask them the question. And we're going to have the sprite wait, the tile to wait until they're touching the player. Now, in the previous videos, I named the ball sprite player by typing in right here by the stage the name player. And you can do that too if you'd like. That's a good strategy. But this tile number 1, is going to wait until touching the player and then ask the question. So this is a true or false question. And I'll just, for right now, type in true or false. You can pause the video, catch up, write in your first question here. Once the player has landed on this tile, it'll pop up with the question. So if I roll the dice, I actually rolled a 1. Look at that. And I landed on the tile. And it's now asking true or false. And I'll just type in true. But nothing can happen because we haven't told it what to do with that information. So it just keeps asking true or false, because it's waiting. So we need to have a conditional statement that is if, then else. Because if it's a correct answer, they get a point and move forward. If it's a wrong answer, if it's something else, they move back. And we do that by dragging in the if, then else, and this comparison equals. But we're going to actually set it up so if their answer, if what they type in is not correct, move them back. And if it is correct, move them forward. So this is how we set it up. If the answer is not correct, so this is not if the answer is not true or false. It's basically if what they typed in doesn't match what they're supposed to type in. So I'm going to create the question here, and I'm going to say true or false. This coding video rules. It's my opinion. It's my question. This coding video rules. If the player types in the answer to this question as false, if what they type in is not the word true, then they are going to get a new square position. And that square position, the square number, is the square number they're on minus 1. So take the square that they're on and subtract 1. Move them back. And they need to get their points adjusted by 1. That is a negative 1. They will lose a point if they get it wrong. So if what they type in is not the word true, because the answer is true, this coding video rules. If they type in false, they're going to move back. If they did type in true, that's where it comes down here to the else. And it's going to take their square number and it's going to add 1 to it. So take our square number and not subtract 1. We need the other operator for adding. Take our square number and add 1. And you probably also guessed it, change our points by positive 1. So if we click the green flag and I roll the dice, I rolled a 2. I'm going to roll it again. I rolled a 3. See if I can get lucky and roll a 1. When you're testing your code, you could always, there we go, drag this code over to other tiles so that you can test it on other ones and just copy your code over. Here we are. So if I type in false, it moved me back to the beginning. I got the question wrong. And I've lost. So we could set up some sort of end game to say you lost. But if we click the green flag again, and this time we type in the answer, which is supposed to be true, it'll move us forward. We got the question correct. So hope you found that video helpful. Good luck and thank you.